One of the things that caught my eye was, and I just saw a recently thing about it too, is the Harris County toll road situation.
Yeah.
And I saw you got a paragraph on that. I remember when the toll roads were built and everybody was thinking we're just going to get charged until the thing's paid for and then it's free. And I was not involved, just adjacent to Central Texas, CTR made Central Texas Regional Mobility, and all the toll roads they've built in Austin over the last decade, sort of under Perry's guidance. And I got to see a lot of that stuff firsthand and how good that was for Austin and that community. They needed that transportation relief. And so I sort of understand some of the logic in, hey, we've got this thing that generates dollars. Can we borrow against it or do a bond to try to build some more infrastructure? I get the concept behind it.
Yeah.
What do you think's going to happen here with the Harris County toll roads?
So the Harris County toll road, actually, as far as toll roads go in the state of Texas, Harris County, they operate very well. So much so that TxDOT and others use the back end of HECTRA, Harris County Toll Road Authority, to do some of their processing. It's one of the better done toll roads. But there are some excess funds and their excess proceeds. And those funds should be dedicated to mobility, to roads. The city of Houston has provided EMS, fire, police on the toll roads forever. The constables, a county entity, have a contract with HECTRA to be reimbursed and to be paid for the services they do on the toll road. But the city doesn't. And they do the vast majority of the EMS and fire and so forth. So the bill was to say, you know what, let's make sure that some of these extra funds get used to reimburse the city. Because the goal here is we want to do whatever we can to avoid, first and foremost, property tax increase. And the city's in financial strain, and the city needs some help when it can. And this is kind of one avenue to put a little bit of money back in the city for actual services that it provides. And but back to the big picture. The big picture is, we have 700,000 people coming into the city of Houston every day. And they're using services, whether it's, whatever those services are within the city. And then they go back home.
Yep.
And the city kind of takes that burden on. The toll fee is one way to kind of equalize a little bit of that.
Okay.
Get some kind of revenue within the county and the city to help with that use of those services, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So do you think it'll ever go away? The
tolls?
Yeah.
I think eventually it is once we're done building it. But here's the other thing, what people don't realize, and this is kind of where I get a little nerdy. If right now the users of the toll road pay for the maintenance of the toll road, and once that goes away, then that becomes more of a county responsibility.
Oh, got it.
And so we are going to have our county property taxpayers paying to maintain a road that 700,000 people that don't live here use. Right? So I say that just because very few people think of it that way.
I never thought about that. Sure.
But yes, to reduce the toll, to make sure we keep bringing it down, absolutely. I think that's the goal.
Awesome.